out. 1, I'll melt the moment I step outside. 2, the Roscatos must smell like... yeah, I can imagine what that trash bin place is gonna smell like if you say. Maybe you just gotta suck it up and do it. Maybe you just gotta do it. Just do it. Just do it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Episode 4, Farewell My Turnabout. Part 1/1 investigation. Ah, interesting. So... we don't have a case quite yet. The only thing we know that we were invited to a some kind of an award show by Will Powers, who's a familiar character from the previous game. And we met some other familiar faces in there too. I still love the fact that there's no recollection of how old, you know, Wendy Oldbag is. Everybody else's age. Can you believe Will Powers is 24? He looks like a 40-year-old man. Not blaming you, buddy. You look like you could be somebody's dad already. But, nah. 24. Yeah, like plus 10 to this age, at the very least, but not 24. What does around same age-ish? Like, look, Dick is... I don't feel old or anything. I'm older than Dick. What the frick? What the hell, man? I'm older than you. Oh, no. Way to make myself feel old. Yeah, Dick looks 40. Yeah. My god. And then we have these baby boys here, which one of them is dead. So yeah. I guess the case that's gonna happen is that we are gonna have to defend this guy, Matt Engarde. Matt Engarde, and this is the guy who's the victim, Juan Corrida. Who the fuck is Juan? Juan is our victim. The victim, the young star who played the jamming ninja, was in bad terms with Edgar. So basically, these two had a not that great of a rivalry thing going on, and not like just for the lols, but for actually. Oh, not who? How? How he died? Well, that's the thing. We don't know. We have no recollection yet. This is all we got. This is literally all we got. We know nothing. We just know he was murdered. And that we are basically forced to defend this Matt guy because the killer kidnapped Maya last time. So that's a bit of a like a okay. I mean, that sounds kind of doesn't sound kind of iffy, guys. How is he 21, dude? Looks like a 27, closer to 30. Oh. Doggy, he's a movie star. Does that answer your question? That's why he looks that young. Read Doggy's message. You guys go so fast. Where? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Doggy, I read your messages wrong. You were asking how the hell he is that young. I misunderstood. But yeah. I'm pretty sure it's because he's a movie star, and that's why. Yeah, we don't kind of have anything. We got picture of a nickel samurai, and we got press conference ticket. Seems like a nickel samurai to confess something after the post ceremony stage show. And we got the radio transceiver. Yeah, he's been under the knife quite a lot. That is the only plausible explanation. I keep hearing nibble samurai. Nickel back samurai. Nickel. 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 I speak proper language, I swear. Good morning. Morning, Pearls? Mr. Nick, come on. Let's hurry and go see Mr. Engarde. We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so... Oh, I see. Mystic Maya, if only I'd gone with you. I still don't understand why Pearl is like, if only had gone with... What could have you done? You know, worst case scenario, the killer would have taken both of you. And then what? I'd have to worry twice. Dang. Plus, in this way, we might actually, you know, end up getting Mia's help. If Pearl needs to, you know, do some, spiritual stuff. So I like the idea of having a possible Mia in the back pocket as the ace. Poor Pearls. She's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. But by the looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's alright, right? Pretty sure she should be, by all means. I don't think the killer is gonna do anything to her, because we did get a time limit. Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that. Please, please help her. I'm only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying and for both of us. That is true. In some cases, it's actually good that somebody is showing some emotion. What to do? My situation. Okay. I have a thought. Huh? You're going to, represent Mr. Engarde, aren't you? Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice. But what if he's the real murderer? Yeah, unfortunately that could also be a possibility because, I was thinking about this actually because, it seemed a bit odd that why would there be this whole kidnapping situation and basically force me to defend a client. That kind of sounds like, well, we would have done that anyway, but I suppose the case would become twice as nasty if we were to defend a murderer. Understand what I mean? So it would be a bit nasty situation, but yeah. Earl just spilled the beans there. What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get not guilty for a murderer to save Mystic Maya? I mean, probably we would have to. Earls. Let's talk to Mr. Engarde first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about it. Girls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you? I don't have anyone else left in this world. Well, you do have your mother, although she's in prison, so, technically she still counts, but I can understand why she doesn't count her, apparently. What do you mean? My family's all gone. Her family? My father? He left my mother and the village behind and went away. I'm sorry. And my mother? She did that thing all for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world. Well, in that sense, yay! Okay, detention center time. March 21, 8:57 a.m. Detention center visitors room. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one nickel samurai charged with the murder of a jamming ninja. Yeah, this case is weird, because didn't this guy win? Like, nickel samurai won. Would make sense if it was the other way around, but no. Okay, good morning. How are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. Hello? Where... Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Huh? Signed what? Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know. Ah, do you think I'm a businessman? Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers? I mean, this building isn't my house, so... No. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Wow, what's that? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay? That's a phone? Okay, that's a... okay. A nickel samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I assigned him baby girl. Aha. I think strange is an understatement. Oh, sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer dude, right? My manager is looking for a good one right now, so how about it? Mr. Nick, this is our chance. I have to make him let me take this case. I have to. We can, let's present our lawyer badge. Mr. Engarde, this is an attorney badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that. Huh? I'm much too busy with nickel samurai stuff right now. I don't have time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe me I'm a salesman? Insurance, then inclusive... Ah, god dang it. Okay, fine. We gotta talk first. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. Oh, that's okay. Dude, my autograph is coming out soon, so... autobiography. If I say stuff without a publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in a real hot water. Oh my god. I don't think he believes we are a lawyer. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? Engarde? Mr. Engarde is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said to be real bad if I'd said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. Unguarded, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No. I'm not asking behalf of a tabloid. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? Is he alright, Mr. Nick? If we're talking about Mr. Unguarded's brain here, I wouldn't buy my money on it. Bet my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said even Neo Mount Samurai itself knows that I'm not the murderer. Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Old Tokyo, the city the Nickel Samurai project. Damn, that's a... Alright, does he say anything? Man, it's too bad he's dead. You killed him. That's the most logical conclusion, don't you agree? Dude, what are you talking about? You're making a huge mistake. If that's such a mistake, then why did they issue an arrest warrant for you? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the guy in charge of this place, okay? Stars sure know a lot of people, don't they? I wonder if that phone even really gets reception in here. Oh, I guess you're right about the warrants after all. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we might be making some progress here. Oh boy. So... I have a feeling we don't have anything. We have to like... Oh wait, seriously? Wow, okay, we just have to somehow convince this guy that we are a lawyer. I don't think it... What was that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes, while you were in a costume, no less. Oh, I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. You didn't know? That's odd. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. Okay. This is coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please wait. I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few? Please let Mr. Nick represent you. Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too. If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to... Wait, what did you just say? The killer? The killer? What's he doing? It looks like he's mulling something over. Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in a court.
We did it! We did it, Mr. Nick!
Yeah. Okay, that's a little more concerning that Mr. Engarde seems to know the killer. I wonder what's the past behind there. I don't feel any better for it, and he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help you out as much as I can. Okay. Man, I thank my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight.
I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not good citizen?
It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just kept on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretarians right now. I guess Mr. Engarde has a way of catching the eye of a woman. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am.
A spring breeze?
That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? Well, after I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Corridor was already dead at the time. Yeah, that's what I've gathered anyway from my manager. I'm going to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green goat showed up. He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me. Oh. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make the jamming ninja movie, even though we all knew he'd fail. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Bricks by storm. So why would I? The winner have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Yeah, that's what I'm kind of wondering too. Like, there's kind of no motive so far. Dude, would you think it'd be the other way around, you know? Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly. They find something on you? They found a button from a jamming ninja's costume. Yikes. Okay, that... Yeah. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants or hakama. Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm going to get out of him.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Engarde to see if he really is innocent or not.
We can do that?
Yes. If we use this...
Why is Magatama?
He won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it.
I get it. Mr. Engarde, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. Oh, what is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay?
Well, Mr. Nick?
Nothing. Not a chain or a lock in sight.
Which means it's alright to trust him.
That was way too, like... How would I say? That was like... You were almost expecting something to show up. Did we just not ask the question correctly? Ooh, we should have asked, like, was he involved in the murder? Like, it could be that he didn't kill, but he could have been part of it somehow. Because that was way too sus. I'm just saying. That was a little bit too sus. But we go with what we know right now. Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. To be continued. I'm a drink. Drinks all around. You guys drinks too. All right. Same day, but now it's 11:34 a.m. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt Engarde as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important.
So now what do we do?
Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Engarde is innocent. You have to find the real killer.
Okay, then let's start looking.
To the hotel! Same day, Gatewater Hotel lobby. Oh, old bag is here. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without...
Good morning.
Hold on, it's you! What is going on around here? I hear poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun, is that this is? Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds. You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan. Of course you were. Why, oh, why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? Always been the way ever since... Okay. You know what sort of a name or your spelling? Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast.
Miss Oldback, would you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. We're getting shot again. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go ba-doom again. I don't know what to say. Rude? Yeah. Well, at least it's a Devoicon.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. Now I'm going to get away with saying anything bad about my Juan.
But I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway.
Huh? That woman?
That irritating backwater girl with an afro, that horrible country accent.
Oh, Lotta. Okay.
I mean, what is that? What is that manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word noisy. There was a young maiden and it was a beautiful event, but despite of my present flowers I read about...
Girls, are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention, young'uns, today's?
I'm guessing Mrs. Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder.
I don't know anything about that. I was there getting ready.
Getting ready? For what?
A show, of course. Well, at the press conference afterwards.
Cue mysterious music from the magical press conference.
Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder.
Oh, I see.
But...
Oh?
But if you are talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of the night.
Please tell me you're gonna give us the information without any payment. The most important moment? You don't mean...
Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today.
Please tell me, what did you see?
No! No! Stop!
Oh my god. 4 locks? 4 flipping locks? Oh, it better be freaking important then. It better be important, old bag. Darn.
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't?
Please don't stray onto another tangent, please.
If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present.
Present? I don't think we have anything for her yet. We just got here, so... Viola Holidays! Same day, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like the investigation is still on full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this place of an atmosphere. In this kind of an atmosphere? I don't know what I just said.
Well, got to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. There's nothing here. I mean, I can investigate the whole place and see if, Okay. So, nothing in there. Into the hallway. Oh boy.
Hey, you're here! Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer.
Lotta.
Hey, Mr. Copper fella. The thief showed his face.
What?
Arrest him, put him on a trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty.
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright?
Look here. Look here and there and up and down a mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep?
Huh? Pardon? What do you think I took from you? What are you looking for? My camera! Camera!
It's my life and blood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera.
Your camera?
Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always comes back to the scene of crime?
Do I freaking look like I have a camera?
And looky, here you are.
Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
Aye. So you lost your camera.
It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in the store and it's 1,600 brand new.
But didn't you just say you bought it for 700?
I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store, about 5 hours, I reckon. I made it itty bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in his face. He gave me his talking to, and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at all. When did you lose your camera?
Last night, after the murder happened.
Must have been that I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie.
Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours?
A lot of writing. I don't rightly know. I snapped a lot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get any from my big scoop.
I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Oh, I bet your ass it's gonna be connected. She must have taken some photos, and someone yoinked that camera away.
No, thank you, Huff, for the 27 months. Thank you. And happy lurking.
Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder.
Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually I was here until around the time Mr. Angarda was arrested.
What were you doing here?
You sure went to the school, city boy? Whenever Lotta Heart goes, there's a story to be found, a big scoop to be had.
A big scoop?
I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world has ever seen. Second course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot.
I wonder what the scoop she was after this time.
Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time.
Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop.
Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy insights info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof?
What kind of story was it that you would hang around here?
No! God dang it!
Another person who has locks. And we haven't gotten a single clue yet. God, okay. Old Bag has 4 locks, and now Lotta has 2.
Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer, can't tell you, can't tell you that. Trade secret, you know.
Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We've been stopped, haven't we?
Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. I'm glad someone around here is happy. Slot down your eye rule smile. Well, shite. Ooh, we can go in Garda's hotel room or Corrida's hotel room. Okay, let's start with our client's hotel room. Whoa. Same day, same house in Garda's hotel room.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Matt's and Garda's dressing room. This is our client's room. I don't know who is speaking, so may I help you with something? Oh! I remember. Oh! My head. I remember this woman. I remember this woman. I remember you, but now, what kind of voice am I gonna give you? I remember her because she's gonna be in a different game as well. I usually remember characters that have like multiple cameos in the games, and she is also one who's gonna have another, you know, cameo at some point. Okay. I have no clue what kind of voice I'm gonna give you, but we'll do something. We're... You're Mr. Engarda's lawyers, correct? I gathers as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but not to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow!
It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Engarda's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build this case, correct? Well, you're totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I'm Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Alright. She says, and she may be of small stature, but appearances can be decisive. Deceiving. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Oh, yes, that's correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Garde. In this very room, I might add. Dinner. What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a good... I can't speak today. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I'll help with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Engarde. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corridor. And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Engarde and I related, are you? So, sorry? I'm guessing she's the manager. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why does she have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder to laugh to relieve your stress at later, alright?
No need, Pearl. I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Engarda's manager. Yeah, I kinda took that... Kinda realized that the moment she figured out we were the lawyer. His manager? Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Corrida, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly.
You're wrong. I'm doing this for help Mystic Maya.
Girls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you juice later, alright?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna examine the room while she's here. Hopefully she's gonna let us. Looks like dishes left over for dinner. Dinner of 2 at that. Looks like they had T-bone steak. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa there.
I think the jacket-looking thing is called a hoppy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. I would be absolutely thrilled. It's probably Mr. Engarda's suitcase. For everyone who was only going to be here for an award, so this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he was about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Stars really are different from us, aren't they?
That's the bedroom over there.
It's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here.
Can I really seriously not investigate this sphere here? Okay. Giant bones sitting on the plate. Oh? There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. Okay, that's weird. Okay, let's try presenting maybe pictures of the guys. Did you know the victim, Mr. Corrida? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai?
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. Oh yeah, what's that card you keep putting? If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have been needed to die. I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. You must know why Juan Corrida was killed.
Maybe.
I asked to become Mr. Engarda's manager. It's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Mr. Engarda does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told.
He He's always saying my manager, Mr. Nick.
Okay, did you see Lotta that night? Okay. You got nothing to say about that? You know Powers? Oh, he knows. That's Mr. Real Powers. He's an actor contacted with the global studios. He's a very nice man. A man with a good heart. But that's all he is. And ever will be. Yikes. What a horrible thing to say. Society doesn't care about genuine nice people, Mr. Wright. Huh? For a second, her face twisted in pain.
I wonder if something happened to Mr. Andrews.
I mean, stuff needs to be kind of happening to people to make them become more older in personality. Yeah, okay, she doesn't know about the old bag either. Okay. Oh, that opened up something. Do you have any ideas? As to why Mr. Corridor was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Are you flipping kidding me? Third person and with 4 locks. No, this is great. This is absolutely great. Okay, so here's the situation, guys. We have no clues, and everybody in this hotel are keeping secrets from us. And we have, so far, nothing. Man. Great. Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Pretty please, somebody flipping help us! What the heck?
Is it psyche locks, Mr. Nick?
Yes. There's getting to be more and more of these lately. Ay. Okay. Well, let's go check Corridor's hotel room. That's a lot of bears! That's a whole lot of bears! Corridor's hotel room.
Mr. Nick? Where are we?
We're in Mr. Juan Corridor's room, Pearls.
Mr. Corridor?
The victim. Which makes the crime scene, too. Up. Oh, it's you! So, what happened? The kidnapper? Has he contacted you again? No, not yet. He probably won't until we win to Engarde's Aquitail. You doing okay, pal? Hang in there. I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Wouldn't you want to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good?
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Okay, give it here. First thing we got, a map. Map of the Gatewater Hotel around the crime scene. Thanks. Gumshoe, okay. Do you know what was the cause of the death? Well, technically the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should. Yeah, here's a picture. Okay. Is that a bloody butter knife? You need to tell me he got stabbed with a butter knife. That's not a knife. That's a butter knife. What the heck? Okay. There's a knife in his chest. There's also a bashed base and some tomato. What is that? Tomato, apple, bottle, juice, whatever. And there's a glass on that desk. Open guitar case. Oh, he was stabbed to death. I don't think he was stabbed to death. That's a goddamn butter knife. I feel like something else happened. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Hold on, it's a butter knife. It's a normal knife. And we were at the... We were in the other room, and Phoenix was saying that there was something odd about that other plate on the desk. Maybe because it was missing a knife? Oh no, now I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried whose fingerprints are gonna be on that knife. Although, it's either gonna be Miss Andrews or our client's fingerprints on that knife. Either way. Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Engarda's prints, pal. I knew it. That's bad. Real bad. We got a photo of Juan Corrida's murder scene. Why was Mr. Engarde arrested? Oh, because he had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looked like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of struggle everywhere. Oh yeah, during the fight, his button came off. Mr. Engarde said something about a button. Something like one of the jamming ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who was it? That lady who's old back. No! Please, anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around here the victim was, that's a little off. Something that's a little off? As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try figuring it out, Mr. Nick.
I'm still gonna present stuff. You know about the camera? No, he does not know about the camera. Okay. I should know about that. In that case, I'm gonna ask about the victims. I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know old Juan Corrida and Matt Edgarde were. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time. So they have this real fiery rivalry with each other. Kinda like you and me, pal. Oh god. Do you know about this? Oh, she's Mr. Engarda's manager, right? No matter what I do, I really stink at talking with people like her. As soon as I open my mouth, I get all flustered. She's one of those women with a brain. She's someone who gets things done. Yeah, she does give that sort of an impression, like she's got it all together. Compared to her, you can easily tell I can't do anything right kind of guy. That's why I get all nervous and start messing up. I feel sort of bad for him. I thought she was an alien from outer space. Yeah, probably because she's wearing that strange helmet. Nah, even with the helmet off, I thought she was an alien, pal. Wow. I think that's probably best kept to yourself, if you know what I mean. Okay. That did not open anything new, so we're just gonna examine the room.
Huge bear. Oh, there's a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Or teddies.
Oh my god. No, I am not doing your voice again, pal. I don't think I want to bear with the traumas the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Nothing. PTSD from last case. That's a fridge. There's all sorts of things in the refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Tomato juice? Carrot juice? Huh, somebody likes their veggie juices empty. It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been real health nut.
Oh, there's a beet. Some ketchup and a bottle of strawberry jam, too.
Maybe red was his favorite color.
Oh, it's so messy here.
Personally, he likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronics things in here I've never even seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay. That over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know that, watches.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Curls, not Maya. Suitcase, there are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's clothes, the dryer, an electric shaver, calculator.
One stars back too much stuff like Mr. Corrida.
Why is there a rice cooker on the floor? That's weird.
More beds. Hello, Saint. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Thursday.
Hers is such a cute little angel, isn't she?
I mean,
she's alright. She's alright right now. But yes, we protect her.
but that's a bed, right?
Yep, it's a bed. But it's big, but it's a bed.
Hi, Mr. Nick. It's so soft.
Is it okay to let her touch everything? Okay, whatever. It looks like Mr. Corrida had dinner last night.
This bottle, a tomato juice?
We had a lot of food at the awards show last night. But I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Right. Hey, now I will not tolerate this all right talk of the little channeling prodigy. Hello, Bob. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Thursday. And also, thank you for the 26 months of subbing. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, kukushabu, yeah. What's up with that? Hello. Saint, she is alright. She's alright in my books. Let's just say that. And that's a good thing. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable. It's strange, the guitar is not here. Oh yeah. Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show? But Mystic Maya... She said the bright red guitar was the Jamming Ninja's signature item. That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Okay, finally we got another clue. Found next to the victim, empty. There is some water on top of, only on the top of the lid. Okay, then we got some broken stuff here. A vase. A bottle of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corridor fought his assailant. What are these bits of glass from? Flower waste, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? Sorry. It's a beautiful wine glass and there's tomato juice in it? Ew, tomato juice? I don't really like it much. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from. But doesn't it seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. Yeah, and then there's one glass of tomato juice that's just sitting there. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Also, I don't know if you realized, but Pearls is also so smart and mature for being only 8. I do know how old she is. I do know. But she does have her regular, normal child moments when she doesn't recognize certain things. I mean, the poor girl just this year in this game learned what trains are. So, she still got a lot to learn. He's right, the flower vase was broken and the makeup is turned everywhere. Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? Alright, we got the wine glass too. Or, I guess it's not, it's only a wine glass, but what it contains is juice. Found next to the victim, it's filled with tomato juice, no signs it's been drank. Alright, let's hope that's that. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, how much have we managed to get now? We've gotten the guide map. We've gotten the Lotta's camera thing. We got the photograph from Gumshoe. We got the guitar case. And we got the tomato juice. Hello, Sandy Crunch. Hello, sir. Hello. No sir here, but miss, but okay, whatever. I guess that's all we can check from this room in the clues section. Also, having such a hecked up and an evil mom, she's surprisingly well balanced mentally. I mean, she kind of has to do that. Yeah, I am proud that she is managing pretty well. Although I feel like that might be just in her family line, honestly, considering how well managed Mia and Maya were too. Although they're not from the same family line. Relatives nevertheless. I feel like those women from that family are a bit pretty strong when it comes to mental stuff. Alright, miss, it's alright. It's alright. No apologies needed. Been pretty interesting. Got my tow truck back from the tire shop and now it doesn't have brakes. We turned we don't give up. Oh no. I mean, that's concerning, Bob. Yeah, Morgan was just jealous and petty, honestly. Yeah. You're all right, Santa Crunch, by the way. Is all right. Sir, miss, whatever. It's okay. It's all good. I guess, can we present any of the stuff to Gumshoe, maybe? Could he possibly say something more about these now? What can you tell me about this guitar case? Oh, that? This is just what I heard, pal, but that's a Jamming Ninja's signature item. No, it's the guitar in the guitar case? No, not that. What do you take me? I mean the guitar inside, of course.
But the guitar is missing.
Yeah, we looked all over for it. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show. It's starting to sound like the red guitar is related to this case after all.
About the tomato shoes? Tomato.
About this wine class. Ah, sir, noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this class was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss One Karma noticed it first. I was like, yeah, that checks out. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss One Karma is here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around, and you're going to be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Oh. Well, shoot. Ruoska laulaa, luultavasti, jos jäädään kiinni. Oh boy. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running down a 1,000-meter dash. That. You ready to run, Phoenix? You ready to run?
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Karma.
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened last time. So, we run? Yes? We run? So, sorry, I've got to make myself scared. Right, pal. Ow. Never mind. Hi. You good? You're still angry? I was about to ask, like, are you still angry about the last case? I assume she is. Hi. At last you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix, right? Nice to see you too. Wouldn't be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change.
It's
So you're the type to steal information from pitiful, hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ow. Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy trenchcoat. I can just imagine he was trying to crawl away. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second. Apua. Älä satuta. Please. I don't wanna get hurt today. I feel better knowing at least you were a man enough to face your punishment. What punishment? I haven't done anything yet. He was so scared, he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright. You have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. Okay. This time, victory is mine.
Okay.
Don't hurt. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? He really needs a shrink or an anger management session. Hold on. Let me get my dignity back. Okay. Let me just get my dignity back by getting back up. Huh. Come, Scruffy, the investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. Luck, Gumshoe. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Honor. Ow. What did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I've got to get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. I mean, if we end up bumping into each other, that's a different thing, but I will yoink that now.
Mr. Nick, what is this piece of paper?
Looks like an autograph. And please tell me it's a certain guy's autograph that possibly Miss Oldback might like. It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
Close enough. The paper's got the Mr. Corda's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it all at all.
To be honest,
I've never seen writing that looks like this.
it's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says "To my dearest Wendy" in more normal letters here?
This won't be underrated writing. It's crazy. And cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. My dearest Wendy. Ooh. Well, fine now.
Mine now, isn't it?
Yep, Wendy Oldback.
Hells yeah.
Okay, I think we might have something, Oh. I was about to like go to talk to Oldback for a bit to see whether we would have enough stuff to break her locks, but okay. Oh, Powers is here. Ah, Mr. Wright, how are you? Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. How come we were allowed to leave then? Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is the action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers. Oh god. Fucking name. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and Nickel Samurai. That's a love Y in Neo Old Tokyo. I see. Wait. A love what? A love I. Why? This girl, Sayo, works at the tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I guess the Y stands shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3? Yeah. Strange thing is, the sort of a forbidden love story is really big with the office lady. Yes, Pearls?
What happens next? I wanna know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
I can't believe she really considering it. Why wouldn't she? She's a kid. Of course she's allowed to watch the show, Phoenix. And to be honest, you should watch it too. I kind of want to know what the heck's happening. What's Jamming Ninja about? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jamming Ninja, like the samurai shows, is a great towards kids. So what's the dealio in this show? It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but becomes a big pop star anyway. What? He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar. And then the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misora. Jamming versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly our brave hero catches a not-so-jamming gold and a night before battle 3. Ah, that's too bad for him. Yeah. But this kind of a pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I wanna know.
Hey, now Pearl has 2 shows he wants to watch.
The Jamming Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misora?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Oh boy. I can't believe she really is considering it. Okay, what is happening? That's a little concerning. That was quite a lot of scummy shit in the chat for a bit. Not by you guys, but keep an eye out for that. If that ends up happening a little bit more, I might have to put the safe mode on.
Just a heads up for you guys.
Alrighty then. I do really much hope that Doggy, you are paying attention a little bit here. We've been having some bots showing up today. More than usual. I'm a little concerned about that, but we'll see. Right, I wanted to check if I could... beep beep boop. Yeah, those kind of beep beep boops. Well... now it's looking a little bit better. We still don't have, like... you know, discriminating stuff to prove anything, honestly, so, let's see what Oldback wants here. I'm gonna try this out. Let's try this out. It was 4 locks, which is like, darn. What you witnessed.
Alright, I'll be honest with you for now.
Then please, tell us what you saw.
But what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at your younging expenses. I am a little devil after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. Well, let's hope this is what she really wants.
That's Juan's autograph.
Yeah, yes it is.
And it even says "to my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right?
Sure?
My name is Wendy Oldback, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy. But somehow I don't think Xuan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please.
I can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Huh? Whoa. Wait, that autograph just broke 3 locks? Okay, this is starting to look better. Oh, she really must want this autograph.
My offer isn't good enough for you. Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldback ready to open up her heart. All for my dearest Juan.
Oh, never mind it. Broke all the blocks. Let's go! Woohoo! Happy!
Happy.
Okay, there we go. Wow, thank you, One Karma, for throwing a autograph at me. Heck yeah. I didn't think that one piece of evidence would break 4 locks. Frick it. We're happy about this.
I feel bad for you, you know.
Huh?
I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him going out of Juan's room.
Him? You're kidding.
Oh no! It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet minding my own business.
And? Did you tell that to the police?
Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or 2 out of it, maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for the part at the trial, you know? The trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. But Mr. Encarta hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about the details like that. I know he did my dear boy Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken. Yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad and I say he did it.
What did Mr. Engarde ever do to her to deserve this? What did Mr. Engarde do to you to make you so...
Oh, you don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan.
Framed?
He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Oh? Hold on, we're getting actual information. Let's go.
Mr. Nick.
What is it?
What's a scandal?
Tell you later, okay?
Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Temptress.
That's a word, is it?
Mr. Nick, what do vials and vile temptress mean?
Not now, Pearl. I'll explain it later, okay? So, Miss Saltback, who is this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl on the Juan on purpose.
His own manager? But why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was the greatest scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. What do you know about that anyways, Miss Oldback?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
And do you have a proof that Mr. Engarde did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of certain magazine says so.
Oh boy. Oh, of course, the tabloid.
Next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldback have information like that? And where did she get it?
Hehe.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm guessing, Oh, does she know anything about the camera? Nope. Value your measure? Did I read that right? No. No thanks. Oldback, no thanks. All good. Okay, we unlocked her whole thing and we learned about the scandal. I'm gonna go see if I can have a chat. Oh yeah, I guess I could, you know about the case? Oh, that guitar case. That was, Joan's. I'm guessing you've seen this case before. Oh, it's pretty famous by now. It's a standard. Stands out because it holds the bright red guitar. Bright red guitar, the Jammin' Ninja signature item.
But if the guitar is so important, why could he forget it for the award ceremony?
That does seem a little strange. I was about to ask about her. Hey, that's Mrs. Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit, just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about her? About Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her. You know. There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy. It looks like he's a lion that's just found his next meal. Dang, okay. Gossip on Adrian. Would you mind telling me about the gossip? Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip too. Oh really? You too, huh? Here. Yeah. So, take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid on Miss Oldback to read. Alright, let's see here. Jamming Midnight Rendezvous. Oh, to the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you? What? You can't stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. John Corridor didn't have a manager on his own. Which means, if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA, Adrian Andrews. Yes, exactly. This is a big news. But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, to go there with the biggest rival of her client? Oh, it's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Earth is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Hard to get from the tabloid's gossip land. Okay, thank you. That's... Again, we got something. We got something. Back to the hallway. I guess we could try if we got everything needed for the... to break open Lotta next. Alright. Magatama time, let's go. Her again. Yeah, Lotta's here, Bob. Looks like I get to use the patch reporting tool once again. Yeah, doggy. I really hope you'll stick around today. There's been a lot of bots. There's been a abnormal amount of bots. So I was already considering should I put on the guard mode. But I don't want to do that, because that means that a lot of you guys can't do much then. Or I'll put only emote mode on or something. I don't want to do that. So let's hope we don't see them much. But yeah. She got 2 locks. So let's hope we have enough evidence by now to open that. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? For my scoop! What I want to know about are the details of the scoop. Well, that's nothing I can't tell you. I mean, that's where my bread and butter. Alright then. An unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Gah! Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Joan Corrida and this person. Well, we now know, thanks to Mr. Powers. I was away about 15 minutes on the porcelain throne, and we had 7 viewers. Advert bot. Yeah, I noticed. I noticed. And I pretty much banned all of them. Yeah, it's the classic, doggy. It's the classic. As soon as the mods are away, that's when they strike. So it's not your fault. But it is funny. It is funny. As soon as you go away, they appear. So you are a very good guard dog. I would say. A very good guard dog, because as soon as you are here, they are nowhere to be seen. So... yeah, Patch reported them to Twitch. Thank you. Thank you for that. This woman... She's Adrian Andrews, Madden Garda's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jamming Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? Okay, there goes one. You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old things and think it'll make the papers. Le Wolf. Yeah. Snipe them.
You gotta have a backup.
Backup?
Yeah, you gotta have that, what is it? News source?
You mean news source?
That's it. So show me something that shows that Chuanga had something with Mr. Andrews.
Well, thanks to, again, Mr. Powers. We have it. This is the article from certain weekly tabloid. Jamming midnight rendezvous to the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A.
Ah,
Oh, we got her. We got her. Come on, spill the beans, Lotta. Mr. Corrida didn't have a manager on his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Engarda's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Corrida's door last night.
ah.
Would you look at that? Oink.
Gotcha. Pew, pew, pew.
Got another one. You were looking into Mr. Corrida and Mrs. Andrews' affairs, weren't you?
You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoot by catching them in a secret meeting.
But there's already an article about it on the weekly tabloid magazine. It's no longer breaking news.
What you say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that?
So not to just put the person's name directly on the paper, I guess. Kind of dodging some stuff there.
That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof.
Oh yeah, photographs do speak 1,000 words, more than 1,000 words.
Well, at least I do, so that's what I was doing, getting photos. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story.
Wow, Lotta, nice journalistic integrity you got there.
I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know.
But
the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera.
okay, now you're just exaggerating the price again because it was $700, but whatever.
They done run off together. I came here for my big story, didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me.
Yeah, I understand.
It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd be
see the day when someone not done stealing something from me. You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why though, but the story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Okay, but this camera case got updated. Okay, can we present...
Drink! Drink! Drink!
Ah, thank you for the hydration, Bob. I have been drinking even without the hydration alert today. Mainly because, it's too hot. Plus, it does help with the voices. We've got a very colorful cast this time. Yeah, I was going to see if she knows about... Yeah, she's not gonna... I feel like she's not gonna have any more info. But when it came to her, she also had stuff that we could be speaking. Wonder if we can now... Okay. Not really. We can try. We can try. We'll see if we have enough stuff to crack open Miss Adrian Andrews. She got 4 locks as well. But I feel like she's not gonna break the same way Miss Oldback did. We just gave Miss Oldback, like, the autograph, and that broke all 4 locks. I have a feeling it's not gonna be the same with her. Motive for murder. Why was Juan Gorida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Engardel's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Gorida. You were not that close? That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person. However, I highly doubt that. I guess we go with the tabloid. Yep. You and Mr. Corida had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half of your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into the story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Corida. As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Corida for this person's sake? This person's sake. Well, I'm guessing we need to... Oh! That it was not it. Interesting. So that's not it. Well, honestly, I kind of don't think we have anyone else here, so we gotta back down from this. Okay, so didn't even break one... We didn't even break one lock. Okay, we are gonna need more than that. Can she talk about this tabloid anymore? No. I'm thinking she wouldn't. Dang. Okay, we ain't touching her yet. Touching. No. Wrong choice of words. We're not getting through to her yet. However, we have probably depleted her from any stuff. What about Ish? Alright, let's read this. A superstar in an ultra-hot mega-secret love scandal. Reliable sources say that Juan Gorda has been getting in close with the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the star Miss A.A. That's that? Okay. Oh, can Oldback say anything about this? No. Alright, I guess we gotta have to go to the criminal affairs department. Haven't been in here in ages. Same day, but now we are at the police station criminal affairs department. Detective Gumshoe said they'd had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Hey, you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and the testimony are tight. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. I mean, yeah, he knows what's up, so... So what do you mean the evidence is all airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal, that there's two big pieces.
Two?
And both of them are in this photo. First is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. Oh yeah, that huge button. Huge button, yes. That's the button that was found during your body search of Mr. Engarde. Yup. I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai special pants. And then the second one is the knife in the chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt Engarde's. Ay. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So, what about this airtight testimony? Oh, it's that old security lady, Miss Oldback. I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well... And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and pap to you anyone. Her black knock is stuck in 10 and there's no stunning it down, trust me. Well, yeah, well, Miss Oldback saw it all, pal. She saw the Mr. Engarde come out of the victim's room around the estimate time of death.
No way!
Yep, that's bad. What about the drink? Oh, the stuff in the glass is tomato juice, pal. Tomato juice? I heard the victim really loved that stuff. Favorite drink in the world. It was his favorite drink. First time I heard that. Does he know anything about the tabloid? That's pretty interesting and a bit of gossip ourselves. Scandal, Mr. Corda, but why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide. What? Pardon?
Suicide?
Her name was Celeste Inbax. That's a new person. Celeste Inbax. And she was Juan Corrida's manager.
The victim's manager?
Ah, so he did have a manager, but that was 2 years ago. Okay. But that's not all, pal. Miss Inbax was Mrs. Adrian Andrews' mentor. Oh! So... Okay, we might have something now against Miss Andrews now. Dang, so her mentor committed suicide? That's kinda grim. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
A mentor?
The woman who was both Mr. Corda's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case? And the plot thickens! You wanna know more about her, pal? Yes, please, actually. Hey, I thought that I would have her profile already, but I guess we can have it now? She was the victim's manager and was also Mrs. Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence, but ow! Ah, crap. Hi, Francesca. I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Merciful karma. You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? Do you guys wish, as much as I would right now, that she would know about the kidnapping? Because I have a feeling she wouldn't be acting like this if she knew that our Maya is gotten herself kidnapped and all, but man, either that or she would literally prove to be the baddest of bad if she would just act normally even after knowing that, but I just have a feeling she would not act like this if she knew. No, she probably would. You'd think so. You can't seem to stop allying yourself. I already read that. I don't need a traitor in my midst. He's not betraying you, Von Karma. He's helping me because one of our own is not here. You don't mean. You don't mean. I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. That's... Wait! Please wait, sir. If I don't get this month's payment... Wait. If I went for traitors like you... Oh? Oh. I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Who? That voice.
Edgy! Edgy's back! Edgy's back!
Yo! Dude, what's up with the epic music? Edgeworth? It's been a long time, right?
But this person, this is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. You haven't changed a bit, Francisca. You! How dare you show your face to me without shred of shame upon it? You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You've even ran away with your tail between your legs like you ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking about the Von Karma family greed? To be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francisco. How are things going? I heard you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. Stop antagonizing her. Oh my god. You! You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be the cynical lesson to the meaning of total victory. Huh. Still the same wild mare she always was. Oh. Thought you, the prosecutor Miles Etchebord, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick.
I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of warm welcome for everyone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred from me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at this trial tomorrow. What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need of my assistance, it is available to you. It's not in charge of this case, so I can't be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside his head? And I want to know why the heck Phoenix is so freaking angry. For once, this dude wants to help us, so... yeah, it's like we're missing some info here. Proof of Von Karma blood. A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfer Von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of Von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trial was so selfish. It'd be better for everyone if you've never came back from the dead, Etchworth. Ah, so that's why Phoenix is angry. That he, in his eyes, Etchworth looked like he gave up. But that's not a way to, like, just, you know, drop dead the guy or something like that. That feels weird. I see, then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, with Francisca, she almost always says, I will defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client. To save their lives. To save your client, you say? Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals. Those kind of prosecutors are representable to me. Even if you are Prodigy. For someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I have yet to learn? Me? Huh. Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see it's coming soon enough.
Is that so?
Well, how much can you help? How much you know about this case? Does not know. Does not know. Oh wow, does he know about the Nickel Samurai? No.
What about,
What about the clients? Okay. There's an interesting rumor about this man. You mean the one about Mr. Andrews getting close to him? But that's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. All as a board, these liberal types of actors became popular, I take it. Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. Refreshing? And what is so refreshing about a spring breeze? Sounds like Poland is not treating him well this year. What about her? Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret? You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. Okay. Can we talk about Francisca?
nope.
What about her? This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, few months later, Celeste Inbax died. Just few months after working for Juan? Okay, that's sus as heck. Oh, but her death was ruled a suicide, right? Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could found it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? Okay. Missing suicide note. Miss Inback's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. Suicide note. But how do you know Miss Inbax had even written such a note? There was not solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of the suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? Oh, don't tell me he was the one who found her. I just said he was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note? But why? Who freaking knows? As long as her note is missing, any speculations beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report, part 1 anyway. Part 1? Suicide report. Deceased Celeste Inbax. Found by Juan Corrida. Was her suicide note hidden? Okay, thanks, Edgy. Can I read that? No. And I do believe we've just learned some very crucial things that might help us tackle Adrian now. Let's go. Let us go have a chat with her. Oh? Hold on. This room got updated. Oh no. Looks like Mrs. Andrews isn't here. That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her. She has that psyche locks on her heart, right? Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. Okay, that's not good.
That's not good.
Oh, Andrews has decided to book somewhere. Hold on. Did Powers know anything about her? Celeste? Man, he doesn't. Shoot. What about Old Bag? She supposedly knew everything about Chuan, so we could try. Okay, nothing about that. And she has nothing to add about that either. Okay. She has gone somewhere. I don't know where. Can we go talk to Andrews a little bit more? Oh, the lawyer dude. So what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of the investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had the post-ceremony stage show to do. I was in my nickel samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? Well, my manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. Ah, this is, I've already discussed about all of this. Okay. Does he know about tabloids? What do you think about this article? You're talking about her thing with Juan. I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it. And that's it? That's it. Okay, so basically nothing about that. Okay. Does he know about her? Oh?
What's wrong?
How much do you know? Oh? Wait, is this a good thing or not? What do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer? I may be your client, but I hope you will keep yourself out of my personal life. Huh? No, I would never. No, if you'll excuse me. I have a lunch appointment I have to keep. You're in detention. Who in the world are you going to eat with? The security guard?
Mr. Nick?
This Celeste Impacts lady. Somehow I get the feeling she's a very important person in all of this. Okay, so our client seems to know a dead woman as well. That is concerning. That is very concerning. Let's go see if stuff has changed here. Really much hope that Andrews is back. He's not back. Dang it. That means that there's still more to be found. Somewhere. Or that we still need to talk here. First of all, are the reports that have multiple parts like that one that has two? Two parts? What you just handed me is the first part of the reports. Here's the second part. You couldn't have just given me the second part immediately? Man, the second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name is Adrian Andrews? Oh. Miss Andrews? What did she do? She tried to kill herself. She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman. That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews. She has a certain secret she always trying to hide. Secret? Her dependent nature. That's what she really like. What she's really like on the inside. Is there Mrs. Andrews dependent? Talk about an exact opposite of what that woman is. Okay, that's interesting. What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews attempted suicide. It was a few days after the death of Celeste Impacts. Wow, so... Dang, it must have hit really hard her, then. Must have hit her really hard if her mentor, you know, kaputted. To the point that she herself tried to take her own life. But that also gives me more ideas now. Like, imagine if this is what Edgeworth meant by the dependent nature, so she must have been real tight with the mentor then. But to the point if you want to commit a suicide would indicate that you would probably have a bit more of a relationship with a person rather than just a work-related one. So could Adrian Andrews have been like much more closer with the mentor then? Like, could they have been like in a relationship maybe? Because I'm trying to think, like, why would you wanna commit a suicide just because your mentor died? But if you had actually like a deeper relationship, then it would make more sense. I guess? Maybe I'm spitballing here, but it's just, It would make more sense, you know what I mean? Although this game has had some motives have been a bit more simpler, maybe. Maybe I'm thinking too hard on this. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing a suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will? But why would she... Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste Impact, was gone forever. That's why. Why would that...
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
Yeah, well, you kind of said it there, Pearl. After she attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She's someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others? When Celeste Impact suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch black. Pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Dang. Oh, off to bed now. Have fun.
Okay, Broken Tooth. Have a nice sleep. And thanks for coming. Thank you.
Then that means her super confident attitude. It's all of her facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Attempted suicide report added to the court record. Okay. Now this might... Could this be enough? Although I wanna see if I can... We got the Celeste Impact one, and then we got this part. Okay. Thank you, Edgy. Well, let's go see if she's back. Oh, she might be. Gatewater Hotel and Garda's hotel room.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. And it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Francisca von Karma. Uh-oh. Don't punch us, please. Or whip us. We just came to talk with Adrian.
Miss von Karma?
What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so... You've got some nerve following me around. Not really, but... Following you?
That's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Earl! Shush! Earls!
Always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard.
Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. Yeah, I figured she's tagged Gumshoe.
What is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know what the fool's every move. So that noise, what we heard, was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Also, I'm pretty sure that might be illegal, too. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just talked. Understood? All right. What were those two talking about? Mrs. Andrews? She seems a little dazed, doesn't she? Okie dokie. Well, let us try again. We'll see if we have enough evidence this time around. I'm still skeptic because we have 4 locks here. What was that murder? I'm gonna go to this part where first one is this, but it doesn't even break the lock, so what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? You need to get close to Mr. Corridor. As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Corridor for this person's sake? Celeste Impacts, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Okay, there goes first lock. That's good. Miss Impacts, she committed suicide, didn't she? Oh, but it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Corridor's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Corridor so you could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet at the slimy mackerel for a pretty third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Oops. I guess I placed the wrong one. Ow. I have to go shopping with my brothers. Okie dokie. Have fun shopping. I feel like we're gonna, if we get to the point of the day of the trial, we're gonna stop there. So, but that is if I get there. Ugh. I leave a lurk. Thank you, Kishu, for the lurk. Would be pointless to do that. But really is no mystery at all. I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Okay, so it was first this. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Corridor. Juan? And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Corridor. Alright, there goes the second lock. I've sat quite quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It has nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes in the lives of the others. That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impact was someone very special to you. Mrs. Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life? Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all just a lie. Facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. That's... You were dependent on Miss Invax, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! Now here's the problem. I don't know what's gonna happen for the last block. So... When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Cord of hiding Mrs. Impact's note. You heard about it, and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was, why was the victim killed? Exactly. However, Mrs. Andrews, it seems that you have become one of the reasons who want Mr. Corda dead. Me? Mrs. Impax was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? Oh, never mind, we got the last one. It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small, and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. You don't seem small to me, but I guess since they are saying that you're small, I guess she might be a bit short. I've pushed against all that thought. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews? It's one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret. Mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Joan Corrida. Celeste, without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. I got close to Mr. Corrida to recover her suicide note, correct? Looks like the tabloid reports the truth after all, ironically, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely add fuel on the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me at all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so... I understand. I have a small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like you to keep it a secret. Mrs. Andrews? If people found out about my weakness... It's not a weakness. It's just that you were in a very bad place in your life. I wouldn't say that's a weakness, that's something you work through with. But I guess people might feel ashamed about that to some extent, so that's okay. I would sooner choose to die than live. Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Mrs. Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It's just suddenly appeared in my handbag. Looks like a... shell? Like a seashell? Oh yeah, Phoenix is saying the same thing. Doi. Again, our brains are linked. What is this? It looks like a seashell? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Or not remembering something clearly. Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. Engard in your capable hands. Well, we have opened all the locks. Gotten quite a lot of evidences, but it all still doesn't quite take away the blame from our client. Like, none of this evidences that we have gathered prove our client's innocence. So there's that. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls, she looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all, and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh no! I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I really am.
You don't look fine to me. Go back to the office then. Also gonna save because we managed to break that lock. Oh.
So what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Mrs. Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impact's suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Oh. Oh no, that's our device.
Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
Hello? Wright and CEO law offices. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Maya, where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone without a few feet of her this whole time. Which is why I suppose she is absolutely vanished. What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well. Ask my... Maya, is that you?
Sis, ask my sis!
Oh! Oh. Hee. Okay, smart. Maya! Maya, damn it, he cut me off.
Mystic Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does she mean by that? Never mind. Pearls was like, on it. On it. Figured it out. Good job, Pearls. Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Ah! Jesus, you're fast. Mia? I have a message from Maya. So come, ask me anything you want to know about her. Hells yeah! Did she summon her sister at some point? How's Maya? She is safe, for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. Didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. That hair doesn't fit. Oh, come on. She is stuck in Pearl's clothes as well as her hairdo. So, yeah. It does look a bit silly. But yeah, smart move from Maya to use her ghost sister like this. The kidnapper. What's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And? She didn't see the face of her attacker. Another shrine lady? No, Bacon. This is Mia. Pearl, the little girl, is channeling Mia. So, yeah, it looks a bit weird. Also, welcome to the stream, Bacon. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Ah. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her? Okay. Question marks! So is this from Mia's point of view now? Or... oh, we're still in Maya's point of view. I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Okay. Time to examine the heck out of this place. What's this? It feels like there's a lot of glass bottles here. And they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. Let's check that. I thought this was about being an attorney. Why are you figuring out a kidnapping? Maya got kidnapped by a killer, and we are being forced to defend a client right now, so we are also trying to, like, basically, the killer gave us one trial time, so we basically have to win this next day. And, who knows if we get another chance. I have a feeling, the coming trial is gonna be pretty epic. Yeah. It's I kidnapped this person and you will have to do as I say kind of scenario. There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. Well, I imagine this place is like much more darker than it appears to us. Huh? Someone's dropped a card here. Oh, it's the same card. Why was the dead killer's card in Andrew's purse? Dang. Maybe it's a calling card? You know? It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. Drat, it's locked. But this door lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. And good, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Oh, that's it! The shell card! If I use this card, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius! Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. The wine cellar do be looking a bit like Napsus. I did it! Oh my god, she actually opened the door with a card? What a flimsy ass door. Okay, now get the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried. So she got out? Question mark? Double saves. March 22, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 3. Well, I'm seeing that our clock is at 3 hours. I'd say that's a very good stopping point before we delve into the actual trial. But I don't think Adrian did it, guys. To be honest, I don't think Adrian did it. Because somehow it doesn't make sense that we would be even